20. Religious commitments. I read a book about a man walking to his ancestral home during the Depression. Trying to cross a bridge at night in a torrential rain, he endangered himself. He was caught within a climate of sleet and fear on that bridge. Barrels, logs, trees, and houses passed by. And then a Bible verse. He had an ineffable moment and went back to the beginning of the book, world. He eventually joined drenched lost souls in a shelter and got some love, food, coffee. Parents put their kids to bed as he reimagined the torrential river. He felt conjoined with an eternal animistic spirit, shaking itself and letting the pieces fly. The lessons of the protagonist in this work of fiction are instructive for my argument. I collect mystical experiences as well as accounts of joy. For some reason, mystical experiences tend to happen in nature. The father of American psychology felt unification with a masculine Christian deity. A surprising number of at least a few political prisoners find comfort in spirituality. A dissident Egyptian found God during World War II's expansion of the British Empire. A dissident Czech found God during the Cold War's expansion of communist Russia. The dissident Czech became certain about one thing. A revolution of consciousness should precede a revolution of the material world. The Czech almost died in prison, but then he saw a tree and wrote a letter to his wife. He described to her an ineffable mystical moment which brought him peace. He conceptualized the infinite and all meaning, becoming somehow struck by love. A Jew in a concentration camp learned how to endure suffering in a dignified way. Suffering is a challenge to turn life into an inner triumph. Personally imitating the crucifixion of Christ, we add deeper meaning to our lives. I put crucifixion. I don't think that's a word. While the body grows by consumption, the soul grows by being consumed. The last of human freedoms is the choice of attitude. One day, the concentration camp guy dug a ditch while imagining talking with his wife. At that moment, he found ultimate purpose in this hopeless, meaningless world. A light went on in the distance, and he felt like his wife was there with him. Then a bird appeared in front of him. He grasped the poetry, thought, belief that salvation of man is through romantic love. He referenced Christian imagery and the infinite, concluding all humans seek purpose. The solution for victims of genocide is to have external commitments. A young dying girl was actually grateful because she'd previously led a spoiled life. She had a friend who was a talking tree who told her they were eternal life. Bless you, prison, others have said about worshiping their captivity and captors. Internalizing the injustice of your oppressor and relinquishing free will makes you happy. These might be chemicals, hallucinations, altered states caused by stress, but that would make you an atheist and not a believer. Religion is giving purpose to transcendent spiritual moments, like political oppression. I call this universal, unimagined, dimensional, quantum entangled, animistic force love. Gazing long enough into reality. This is what perceives back. What is this? Universal, unimagined, dimensional, quantum entangled, animistic force love.